Hi folks, I just completed a new set of lessons called Blind Blake Under the Hood. And I call it Under the Hood because through computer technology, I've slowed down the 5 songs that I'm going to be showing you. And I just really captured every little nuance and detail that Blake uses in his playing. And you don't have to be an incredible finger picker in order to get a lot out of these lessons because I show you how you can take these ideas and the techniques that Blake uses and how you can put those techniques into your own playing. You don't have to be playing it as fast as Blake played it, although if you're an advanced player, you certainly have the tools to be able to do so. But like I said, I take these licks and these techniques, I slow them down, and I show even the intermediate player how they can apply this to their own playing. Your playing will really improve as a result of this. I know mine has in studying Blake for so many years. The next little clip you're going to see, you're going to hear West Coast Blues, a little piece of West Coast Blues, one of Blake's showpieces. And as fast as that is, you're going to see how I break it down. And I teach it very, very slowly. So just hang on to your hat, folks, and take a look at what I've got. Let's take a look at the first verse that Blake is playing here in West Coast Blues. I'm going to play it really nice and slow for you, and then we're going to break this down. Well, there's a lot going on in this first verse, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to break this down very, very slowly for you. It starts off. I'm going to take it from the upbeat of the preceding measure, where my third finger's on the 6th string at the G note. And I'm going to use my thumb to play that. So I'm going to be going. Starting it off like that and then grabbing the 5th string and the 1st string, my thumb and my middle finger. So here's that very first, the 2 measures broken down real slow. So let's take a look at this. From that first measure, I'm playing the C and the open E, my thumb and my middle finger. My index finger grabs the 3rd string, and then my thumb comes down on the 4th string, and I'm grabbing the E note again. And I'm going to be stretching my pinky to get the E flat note. I'm going to use my index finger to get that. So I have. Now, this next 2 beats in this first measure are critical to understand Blake's playing because he does a lot of things like I like to call it a da-dump, or other people call it a double thumb. That little double thumb thing, I like to call it a da-dump, 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 da-dump. It has a real swinging quality, which is, it's so prevalent in Blake's playing. Let's take a look at this. Now I'm playing the open 1st string with my middle finger. I shift my 3rd finger over to the 6th string, and then I play those 2 notes again. And then an open E. Now you may think, why is he playing an open E here in the C chord? Well, he's doing that to set you up for the next measure. That little little da-dump really gives that playing swing, his playing swing. You get that little swing sound. And that's what it is, bro. That's sped up a little bit. But let's take a look at that. Going from the low bass note on the upbeat now coming down in this next measure onto the bass note when the 5th string and my 1st and 2nd fingers are playing the 3rd and 2nd string. Now on the upbeat, I'm going to take my pinky, stretch it out to that 6th string at the 4th fret. Now in doing this, I'm going to shift my wrist so I can get more purchase, more of a stretch on the guitar. Then pick it up and grab those other 3 strings again. So we have 1st and 2nd fingers, now grab the open 1st and 2nd string. So now my thumb comes down on the 4th string, and I'm going to add my pinky onto the 1st and 2nd string, and onto the 2nd string at the 3rd fret, giving you the E7s. So I have, and I finish it up with 2 bass notes in there. So that whole 2 measures is probably part of the most difficult part of this song. Okay, so that's those 2 measures. You're going to work really hard on getting that, because once you get that, it has a real swinging quality to it. But even playing at a slow speed, I mean, that's perfectly acceptable. I mean, if you're playing that using that into your own playing, into an old ragtime, like a ragtime blues feel, that's just a great little technique to get into your fingers, and it sounds great playing it at a slow speed, and it sounds great playing it at a fast speed. Next video, we're going to get into what he does with the rest of the first verse.